have arrived. Friends, countrymen, parents. This post is actually a little bit more geared for parents of actors, although it really could be helpful to anybody who's ever going to help someone else rehearse for something. You might not realize, as a parent, that your loving feedback on your kids' acting may not actually be helping them. You might be saying things like, too sad, or not so angry, or more angry, or the worst offender oftentimes is smile. So how can you help them? Because you might even be giving them notes, not realizing that these are your choices and not theirs. So I'm going to give you some tools that will help your kids rehearse their songs, monologues, etc. in a way that actually supports them and even makes their performances stronger. The first thing I would recommend doing, actually, before you even work together on it, is have them go through all of my acting technique posts on the blog, teenactorslab.com, because I have so many great free lessons on technique and on rehearsal and so many things they can be doing on their own before they even start to work on it with you. So that would be the first step. Then, when you work together, the first thing you want to think about is, if you can, to try to avoid overtly directorial notes and instead write things that would be considered choices. I would start out by trying to ask them questions that will get them thinking. You can help a lot by really deeply reading the script that they're working on, or whatever text is available. If it's an audition, it might not be a lot. But if it's a play, if you can read the whole play, make sure that the choices they come up with are actually supported by the play. And if they're not, see if you can ask them questions to get them thinking about choices that are. And you may get into a situation where you want to help them make a choice, and I do that in coaching all the time, where they're still learning how to make a choice. But as best as you can, try to ask questions to lead them there on their own. Another thing a lot of actors do is, because they don't know yet really how to rehearse, they will just get the material and then memorize it and then run it. And run it and run it and run it. And this is a way to really start to solidify poor choices sometimes. So you want to try to avoid that. The best thing to do is, if you can, and if time allows, to work the material, to rehearse it, and if you want to rehearse it with them, if they're rehearsing on their own, so much, right, thinking about choices and trying this choice and that choice and this choice, and then all of a sudden they realize they know it. That's the best case scenario. So today I'm going to share 3 questions that you can ask that will help you guys dive a little bit deeper together, especially if your child starts to get stuck in the rehearsal process. So I'm going to share these first 3, and if you're not watching this on my blog, head over there, because I also share, you can download my free, what I call the Coach Your Kid guide, and there's a whole bunch of questions and a bunch of audition do's and don'ts tips that you can download for free on my website. So here are the first 3 questions. What does your character want in this moment? That's also called their objective. What is in the way of your character's want? What's stopping them from getting them what they want? That's called obstacle. And the last one, this is really important. What do you want the other character to think, feel, or do in each new idea or beat of the piece? And then once you know that, what actions can you play to achieve that? Right? So you're going to start to think in verbs or verb phrases like to punish, to attack, to charm. So if you want to get your hands on some more questions like these, plus a bunch of, like I said, really awesome audition do's and don'ts, things to avoid and things you should do, make sure you sign up to download the free Coach Your Kid guide on teenactorslab.com. I think you'll find the guide is a really great way to gently nudge your young actor toward their best performances without being pushy or too directorial or just plain wrong. So Thanks for watching this one today. I hope that helps break legs on all the auditions. See ya. Heater, heater. Ooh, it is hot in here. That was loud.